education pathway for me started as a campus supervisor at Paris Union High School District out in Riverside County. I spent a couple years there guiding buses in the morning when buses were unloading kids, patrolling the campus, and that's kind of where it started. And then later on I ended up in San Bernardino City Unified School District one day as a family and community engagement, they called me officer there, involvement officer, and then came here to county schools. And that's kind of the short version of the education pathway. But if I think back in almost 39 years, 38 plus years of work in public service, you know, I want people to think about Mars as a leader that is influential, that is relational, that brings people together for the success of a community.
Mars Serna is an invaluable asset to Fontana Unified as well as the community. But one of the things about Mars that really stands out about him is he's a champion for all, and you can feel it when you're in his presence, that he stands for you, he believes in you, and he believes in our scholars, and he helps to make decisions for the district around that mindset and that thinking about what can we do collectively to impact our students today.
So currently I'm the board president, and so my colleagues have entrusted me to be the board president the last 2 years. I make sure that the board is working together in tandem, and sometimes we may not always agree on things, but the vision of that is how do we work collectively together to move the work of Fontana Unified School District forward.
One of the things I have to say about Mars is he has just been a true thought partner in terms of our family and community engagement work because of the work he did here in Fontana and what he's doing at the county, what he did previously, now what he's doing at the state level, but also some of the work that he's had. Probably the most impressive work around is around our diversity, inclusion, and equity work. He's part of the reason why we have a director of equity inclusion, as well as why we have an equity board policy on the horizon here.
And so for me as a leader that does create influence in a community like Fontana and county schools, it's just about how do we connect the dots, help support each other in a collective impact approach that at the end of the day, if I was gone tomorrow, that people could really say, you know what, Mars made an impact in the community through his relationships, through connecting those dots, to providing resources to those that really need it. Trust that when I go out to do this work, that I'm not doing it in a selfish way, that I'm doing it in a way that people are being served first.
You know what makes Mars unique in my eyes? He is the same person. He's real, he's true, he's genuine, he's the real deal. He was the same as the person I met at the beginning, the person I met over lunch to just learn a little bit more about him, and today as he serves at the dais as the board president. He's the same person. He comes in with his heart and you can see it.
I really don't do this work for awards. I really do it just in service to the community. But I am very humbled and grateful for someone to say, hey, I see you in the work. So I'm honored and grateful that I've been nominated and selected to have this Distinguished Service Award. Hello, my name is Mars Serna, and I am the 2024 Distinguished Service Award recipient.